You got what I'm saying? Demons want to be comfortable. And so right now, you know the Bible says that Satan will be restrained until that which restraineth is taken out of the way. So something restraining the devil from doing what he wants to do. In other words, these demons can't stay like they want. They can't manifest their full power because there's not enough darkness. So they're using TV and music and murder and keep shedding blood and abortion and keep homosexuality and sexual sin and keep going against God's law. And all the time it's just like they're filling the cup up. They're filling the cup up. Once that cup is so full, it will create a portal. Like the Bible called one portal, the bottomless pit was opened. That bottomless pit is a portal that they opened that demons was able to come out because the atmosphere had been set to darkness. And so because there was no light, talk to me, that demons could inhabit, manifest, and feel comfortable in this realm. So this is why Satan needs, in the book of Revelation, when they talk about 1/3 of the people are killed, he starts killing everybody because he needs to keep this great portal open through human sacrifice. That's why the Mayans, so remember the Mayans, listen to me, remember the Mayans, they built all of those structures and they can't figure out how they did it, but they killed people every day, cut people's hearts out while they was living, sacrificed it to some god. When they did that, the fallen angels continued to give them knowledge. They could stay manifested in this earth realm, and these hieroglyphs is pictures of fallen angels. And they was able to get all of this supernatural knowledge because the portal stayed open because they continue to make the demons comfortable through human sacrifice. The Egyptians was doing it. You got what I'm saying? The Egyptians kept worshiping those idols, and they was doing human sacrifice and lust and all of the things they were doing, and the devil could inhabit that place with comfort. Once a society goes to that ultimate cup of iniquity, that's when you see an antichrist manifest. So the days of Noah it's a ruler that we measure the cup of iniquity by. As we go into more and more wickedness, the atmosphere will be conducive for these same creatures that was being produced in Genesis 6 to be produced. A lot of these creatures are still in the waters because I ain't got time to talk about that. That's why the ocean got so many crazy little creatures in it. God killed everything that was on land. The waters kept, whatever was in the water state kept living, which shows you that Satan's kingdom is a water kingdom. Think about what I'm telling you. Because when Satan was heard, the earth was destroyed. When he destroyed it, what was heard? Darkness was on the face of the deep. His kingdom was still heard, even though it was covered by water. He don't need air, he's spirit. So this is why most of what people are fighting is water spirits. Let's read this real quick. Matthew 24, and let's look at 37. It says, but as the days of Noah were, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be. Now, how in the world, and we read this for years, especially years ago, it's just like we ran over that and never studied the days of Noah. We never tried to, if this is the ruler, the thermometer, if this is the sign, then why don't I study the days of Noah to find out what they look like so I'll know when the Son of Man is close to come? So when it says, but as the days, it means just like. So we're going to have to see some giants. We're going to have to see some dinosaurs and some chimeras and some weird creatures. We're going to have the earth's got to be filled with violence. Because it got to be like the days of Noah. So why is all these people keep talking about Jesus coming? We got a lot more to see. We don't want to hear that. Rapture me out, Jesus. Well, we still hear. For as in the days of Noah were before the flood, they were eating, drinking, marrying, giving in marriage. Y'all ready for me? Now, this doesn't sound like nothing wrong with this verse. Marrying is good. Giving in marriage is good. But everything they were doing was perverted. If you remember in Enoch, it said they started eating and drinking blood. They were eating, drinking. They were marrying everything other than the true covenant that God put with a man and a woman, and given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark. And they knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Listen to that. Let the Bible speak for itself. We ain't talking about rapture right now. We ain't talking about none of that. Just listen to what the Bible's saying. That it's got to be like the days of Noah before the Son of Man come. Then, verse 40, shall two be in the field, one should be taken, the other left. Two women should be grinding in the mill, one should be taken. We run over that because we thinking, well, it just means that, somebody be saved, somebody won't. But what I got when I seen that was the good, it will be total maturity for good and bad. It says, watch therefore, for you know not what hour the Lord doeth come. Now, go back over here to Genesis. It's like the days of Noah, so we need to study that. We living in the hour, so don't we need to study that? Remember, evil has to become normalized. Blood drinking has to become normalized. That's why all these movies is getting the person desensitized and sowing the thought and idea in a person's head. All these scavenger movies and movies that talk about cannibalism, and it's just getting the mind thought, because that's what it has to be. It's not going to be about food. It's going to be about a evil that needs to be sustained by darkness. Okay, how many of y'all saw the last Transformers? Well, in the movie, it's the same plot in every sci-fi movie. They had to open a portal so these demons can come through, but they had to get a type of power that could open it and keep it open. It wasn't enough for them to open it. They had to keep it open so the demons or these monsters could come through, right? The portal is opened by sin. That's why when major wars are happening, you see some of the hell on earth. You see hell. When you see wars, all this killing and death, you see hell on earth. But the portals will close.